Just in, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to be confined to his bed for 72 hours for his therapist who is being flown in from Lagos to come check on him. Bola Ahmed Tinubu would remain in his bedroom for 72 hours to be attended to by his therapist who arrived Abuja today from Lagos, an Aso Rock insider just reviewed. On the other hand, Akpabio is planning to remove Orji's Okalo and 4 others, Abo alleges. Senator Elisha Abo has alleged that the Senate President Godswill Akpabio has plotted his removal by the Court of Appeal. Abo made this allegation at his residence in Abuja on Monday, hours after the Court of Appeal nullified his election into the Senate. The Adamawa senator claimed that Akpabio also has plans to remove the former chief whip of the Senate in the person of Senator Orji Okalo and 4 other senators for not backing his Senate presidency bid. Abo described the judgment sacking him as a coup on democracy and the democracy of Nigeria. He further calls on his supporters despite the ruling. The senator insisted that despite the court declaring the People's Democratic Party (PDP) Amos Yohana as the winner of the February election, he won the exercise. He himself, Abo, won the exercise, in other words, and according to him, he defeated the People's Democratic Party's candidate with a margin of 11,000 votes. We should recall the Abuja Division of Court of Appeal earlier sacked Abo. The appellate court, in its unanimous decision by a 3-member panel of justices, vacated the tribunal's judgment that earlier affirmed Abo of the All Progressive Congress (APC) as the valid winner of the senatorial seat. It further held that there was merit in an appeal that was lodged by the candidates of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in the election. Senator Abo, whose re-election bid was dashed by the appellate court verdict, entered the news for the wrong reason in 2019 after he assaulted a lady, Miss Osimbibra Wamet, in a sex toy shop in Abuja. Following the incident, a High Court of the Federal Capital Territory ordered the lawmaker to pay 50 million naira damages to the lady, a decision that was subsequently affirmed by a panel of the appellate court led by Justice Jamilu Toko. Meanwhile, the embattled lawmaker confirmed his sack from the Legislative House in a post he published on his official Facebook page on Monday, even as he urged his supporters and constituents to remain calm on the ongoing events. The special advisor on media and publicity to the Senate President, Honorable Eseme Eyibo, said his principal, Senator Godswill Akpabio, harbors no ill will towards any of his distinguished colleagues. He said this just as he rejected claims by Senator Elisha Abo that the senator and the Senate President influenced the judgment of the Court of Appeal, sacking him from the Senate. Eyibo, in a statement he issued in Abuja on Tuesday, expressed shock at the assertion of the former Adamawa North senator, describing Abo's claims as delinquent, provocative, and unbecoming of a distinguished senator. The Senate President's spokesman said it is only a diseased and uninformed mind that will not believe that the outcome of any court proceeding is a function of the evaluation of facts and evidences within the province of the rule of law. Senator Akpabio further stated in his words, "It is uncharitable for the Senator Abu, to pour his frustration on Senator Godswill Akpabio or anyone else, and his actions betrays the bill he has for Senator Akpabio. Democracy," he said, "is founded in the rule of law. So, for anybody to accuse one of the strong agents of democracy and governance in the mode of Senator Godswill Akpabio, such an individual must be a monument of self-pity, and his swan song, a discordant, escaped from reality." He further explained that Senator Akpabio, for emphasis, has no ill will towards any of his distinguished colleagues, and as he has said in the past, the embers of the leadership election have been buried and replaced by the fraternal bond of nation building he shares with the overwhelming majority of senators. We should recall that Senator Abu had at a media briefing blamed the Senate President in the person of Godswill Akpabio for his recent sack by the National Assembly Election Petition Tribunal. He also alleged that there was a plot to remove 3 other All Progressive Congress APC senators who worked against the emergence of Akpabio as Senate President during the election for principal officers in June 2023. Abu specifically said former Abia State Governor and now Senator Orji Uzor was next in line in the sack plot. The chieftain of the All Progressive Congress APC in Zamfara State, identified as Malam Yakubu, has also provoked a fresh controversy about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's indebtedness to some ruling party chieftains. Yakubu, who is a strong supporter of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in a viral video released, recalled how the president reneged on his promise to make a former governor of Abia State and Abia North Senator Orji Uzor as the Senate President in the 10th National Assembly. And according to him, he was there in Kalu's house when our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu made the political promise to his friend and political ally, but later pitched his tents with Senator Godswill Akpabio. The Zamfara All Progressive Congress chieftain, however, said it was not too late for the president to do the needful by ensuring that Kalu becomes the president.